for the second time, welcome back to my channel. Just kidding. Okay, so I had to record this again because I tried to record it on my MacBook on the photo booth and it did not work. So the clips you just watched is me holding myself accountable, documenting my creative journey. And last week, which is when I recorded those clips, because today is Monday, July 20th, I was working on a project by the name of The Capital Companion. And The Capital Companion is basically me capturing the local content of the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area, but not like in an influencer type of way, but like a street photography type of way. And I'm starting in my hometown by the name of Manassas, Virginia. It's a small town just outside of Washington, DC. It's about 45 minutes, I believe, from 50 minutes. If you take the expressway, it's probably 45 minutes. Maybe, depending on where you're coming from. So basically, what I did last week was catch up on everything. Me catching up on video editing, photo editing, writing captions, all of that set me up for this week, because the only thing that I have to do is write out the local guides and like the blog posts. And basically what I write on the website is like all the parks in Manassas. Things you need to know about Manassas if you want to visit it. I'm eventually going to do like the restaurants, and then I'm going to do that to each area that I focus on. And I want to try to focus on the areas that don't get a lot of love, because of, yes, if you come to the DMV area, you've heard of Arlington, you've heard of Alexandria, but like, have you heard of Manassas? Do you know Centerville? Do you know Gainesville? So I focus on those areas because I think it's a lot of charm and it's a lot of good qualities in these areas, and because I was raised in Manassas. And so last week, like I said, I did a lot of video editing, a lot of photo editing, a lot of scheduling, and I was trying to write out my posts to make them more like conversational and not like, oh, check out this location, like, and describe like how it made me feel and like what I felt. I don't know, in some of the posts, not all of the posts are like that. So I initially created the Capital Companion because I thought I was going to go back into the real estate world, but as a realtor this time, and it didn't work out. But in the meantime, I created this website to say like, oh, I'm just gonna post stuff on social media and be like, oh, you should move here because of X, Y, and Z, and I could be your realtor. And then when I realized the realtor dream did not work out, I fell in love with capturing memories and capturing moments. And one of the biggest things is Manassas City, where I'm starting at, is going through a lot of changes, and I want to be able to document the process so I can say, oh, I remember when this wasn't there and I remember when that wasn't there. Because if there's like Facebook groups where you can look at like old photos of Manassas of what it used to be, and I just want to like document the process, and because I think it's a nice town that is going to become like super expensive because we have the VRE. And surprisingly, my train content, because I go out to the downtown area, I take my own pictures, I record my own videos, and I post them on my blog, then that all funnels to my social media. My train videos of the VRE and the Amtrak, those are my best performing videos. And we have the VRE, which is the Virginia Railway Express, and it's a commuter train that travels to these different stops along the way to DC, so you could take the train into DC instead of driving. Then of course we have the Amtrak that comes through. You can get anywhere via the Amtrak. So we do have a train that connects us, but it's not the metro. So people always say Manassas is not a part of the DMV, but we do have a train that will take you to a metro stop, and I think it's the Alexandria one if they didn't change it around, because I know they're doing construction, and it will take you directly to DC. I believe the stop is the L'Enfant stop, because when we went to the city last spring break, we took the train in because I said I wasn't driving during rush hour, and the tickets are like $7 per person, so it was easy. But yeah, the train did take us directly into the city. So we do have a train, but it's not the metro, and it doesn't run on the weekends. But I heard through the grapevine that they were going to open it up to the weekends to really like make it a really awesome experience, because if not, on the weekend you have to drive to the Vienna Metro, which is that's the closest metro to us to get to DC via train, because VRE doesn't run on the weekends and Amtrak is too expensive for all that. So that is the Capital Companion. Staying on the path of analytics, that is the next section, and I'm just going to run through this really quickly because this is my second time doing it and I'm very tired. My Facebook is my best performing platform, and I think it's because it's going on to people that are local to the area, or at least they know, they've heard of Manassas, because how my Facebook page popped off is the city of Manassas government or the museum page, like the official page, they posted that they had a new exhibit and like everybody should go check it out. But I had already been there to take pictures and videos, so I commented on the post and I said, oh, we were there and it was really awesome, everybody should come see. Some local person, I guess, that lives in Manassas or used to live in Manassas saw my comment because I was the only comment. So then he went on my page and he looked through my pictures and he started to like and share my pictures, and then that brought in like all of his people to my page, and then everybody started to share it because I'm a beginner photographer and I'm not the best, but I really tried my hardest to make it nice. If you're curious about it, go on the Facebook or Instagram and check out my pictures. So he started sharing it, and then some lady started sharing it, and then I took a picture of a church that's being restored, and best friend to the owner of that church that's restoring it found my page, and then like I took a picture of like these historic houses. Like I think one of the owner's friend found my page. Like my page popped off because the local people in the area recognized the places and they started to share it, and now my analytics is saying that I'm getting a lot of traction from people that are not local to there. So I guess I'm being picked up on the Facebook algorithm. And this page is probably 3 weeks old. The page as of now, July 20th, it has to be 3 or 4 weeks old, and I have 36 followers. And if you go scroll on my Facebook now, don't have a lot of likes on a lot of posts, but I do post my links to my blog, and my number one traffic to my blog is Facebook. So people aren't liking and people aren't commenting, but they are still interacting and they're going on my blog. So hopefully I'll be able to monetize that with ads next. So Facebook is like my best platform that I'm doing really well on. Next is YouTube. Obviously all the short form videos that I post on Facebook, they get uploaded on YouTube. So, and like I said, my best performing videos are the train videos because I tried to get it aesthetically pleasing. And then on the short form videos, I have like a actual video for like the first few seconds, and then I add all of the pictures that I took. I add all the pictures that I took and try to like add effects so people can look at it. But I'm still getting better with the editing. I'm still learning, so that's really good. So right now, YouTube, I have, as of July 20th, Monday, July 20th at 10:09 p.m. I have 4,600 total views, 11.5 hours of watch time, and I have +7 subscribers. I started from nothing, and I have a couple comments on different videos. But yeah, the thing is, what's really holding me back this week is because I'm not home. I'm house sitting for a week. So, and I'm not too far from where I live, but it's just super inconvenient, and I have to be back to feed the dog. So right now, I'm not filming content of the momentum, which I wish I did, because I don't have anything to post for next week yet. All that work that I did in the earlier clips, everything is scheduled up until this Friday. So I already have this week's content fully planned out because I did all that work last week. But the issue is when I get home on Saturday and possibly Sunday, I'm gonna have to go out and shoot a lot of content if the weather will allow it, so I can that posted for the upcoming week, because I don't want to go a day without posting, because I want to keep the momentum up on these pages, even if it's just pictures or videos. And for YouTube, I do have 2 long form videos. My cousin invited me to go to DC, so I didn't have to drive, so I did like a drive from Manassas, Virginia to Washington DC. That video has 29 views. And then every year, Manassas, the town that I'm from, does an annual fireworks show, and I want to say we're like in our vicinity, we're the biggest fireworks show because everybody comes to Manassas, but I know other towns, surrounding towns do it. So I've recorded that whole thing because it's like a whole festival. I recorded the whole fireworks show, so that's on my YouTube, and I have 44 views on that. So I do have 2 YouTube videos. I have all these ideas for YouTube videos and what I want to do, but I have other priorities, and I have my 4-year-old daughter with me, so trying to record a long video with her because she's also wanting to be outside and play too is very hard. So I'm trying to get this stuff out as fast as I can. So, and so I do post on Pinterest. I'm not expecting any traction from Pinterest until like a few months now, because they say you have to give Pinterest time. So right now I'm just setting the stage, and then my page will eventually pop. But right now I'm averaging about, what did it say? It says I'm at 3,500 monthly views, and these are all my pictures. Every picture that gets a video that gets posted on the Capital Companion, I took it. I'm not using stock footage. This is me. I enjoy taking pictures, I enjoy taking videos, and I enjoy editing. So this is all me. So yeah, Instagram is probably the least performing platform, because I want to say that I focus my attention on on Facebook and for the Facebook algorithm, so that's where everything gets posted first, because that is the best performing platform for me. So that I do everything for the Facebook algorithm, and then I just copy and paste it to the other platforms that will allow it. So Instagram right now, I'm at 1,219 views. Most of my views are non-followers, but Instagram is starting to pick up because I have not received a like, comment, or anything on this Capital Companion page, but I'm starting to get like 2 or 3 likes here and there, and I think it's because I posted like 3 reels every single day, like in a row. So I was like consistent for like 3 days, but I don't have any more reel footage, so consistency has stopped. But I do have photos that'll be posted up until Friday, so I don't know. But I know all the meta platforms prioritize reels for more reach, but I'm doing the best that I can right now. This week I will be working on the Cosmic Radar. I've been working and prioritizing the blog for Cosmic Radar for the last 2 years, so I have a lot of content on there, and I start with blog posts and content, then that funnels down to social media and how I post. But running that blog, I've gotten so used to writing that I'm not thinking how I can express my blogs visually or on social media without like making it about me. But I have some ideas. So this week, Monday, July 20th, I will be documenting what I'm doing and what I'm creating, and you guys will see all that next week's end of the week recap, which I hope should be posted by Sunday. So if you are curious to know what that could possibly look like, you can go on the website at www.thecosmicradar.com and read any of the blog posts, because I post once a week on the blog on the Cosmic Radar, and I basically talk about like spiritual stuff. I've talked about aliens, just philosophy, like deep questions. That's like my deep page, because I feel like that makes up like the majority of who I am. So I dedicate that page to that. I don't put anything else on there but stuff that pertains to like being a better you, or something science fiction, or just something that just makes you, that sits you down and makes you think, and I write about it. So I will be prioritizing showing up on social media via the Cosmic Radar, since I'm not home to shoot my local content. So stay tuned for that. If you're interested to know more, check out the Instagram and see what I do have posted on there, or just check out the website. If not, you can wait till the end of the week recap. Let's see if I'm missing anything else. I think that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This channel right now, as always, Britt, is me documenting my creative journey to hold me accountable, but also to get me in the habit of hosting. And I just want to document every step of this journey to see where it takes me, because I'm starting to see results, and that's only because I'm staying consistent. So I just like want to track it, and why not share it on YouTube? You can expect weekly, end of the week recaps of what I'm doing creatively. I'm gonna be making videos on the gear that I use, processes. I'm gonna work on some digital products because I have an idea, but it's not going to be like, oh, sell a course. It's really going to be like something that I use in my workflow. So all of that is gonna eventually make its way down, but I definitely have ideas. I have this one specific idea for a digital product, but it's only for the Cosmic Radar. So I have a lot to do as far as like planning and like drawing, because I want to incorporate drawing and like my own doodles and stuff like that. So this is the start of me being consistent, and I'm gonna end the video now because I'm tired of whispering. My daughter's sleeping and it's 10:17, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.